you're watching this video because you're considering playing Raid Shadow Legends now in 2024, when it came out all the way back in 2018. Is it a good time for you to start playing the game for the first time? And I think that I'm a great person to share my experience with you because, as you could see, I'm only a level 31. I just started playing Raid about 2 weeks ago. Now, for transparency, I'd played in the past on another account, only leveled it up to the mid-30s, and then I decided to stop playing. But we're back here again. We focused the channel around Raid Shadow Legends, and I've actually gotten a link in the description so that if you want to play for the first time, utilize my link and it directly supports me right here on the channel. It also supports you as well because it's going to give you a free champion and a bunch of rewards. So if you're a first-time player, use my link, hook me up, and I'll hook you up. So what are the things and what are the reasons why I feel Raid Shadow Legends is still a great game to play now? And this all starts with a little bit of a story. Because prior to playing Raid Shadow Legends, I played a lot of Call of Dragons. Now, Call of Dragons is a kingdom builder game, and inside of that game, you have to spend massive amounts of time playing the game and specific times throughout the day where events are going on that you must participate in. For someone that has a job, multiple YouTube channels, a family, the time constraints of that game, they didn't work well for me. Raid Shadow Legends, completely different. This is more of a single player experience that you could play during your own time, at your own will. Even sometimes you could play on the side while you're at work, just with a couple of clicks. And that's why I love this game. Because inside of Raid Shadow Legends, it's all about your grind, your experience at your time. You don't have to hop on at a specific time to do something, unless if there's an event going on inside of the game or something, but you don't have an alliance full of people waiting for you. It's more about you and your champions. As you can see right here, I picked the #1 champion to start out with inside of Raid Shadow Legends, that being Kayle. He's fantastic, great area of effect damage. He deals a lot of poison, and he's gonna be my hard carry for all of my other heroes or champions that I get throughout the game. We've gotten a bunch of different ones along the way as well. They're aiding in the journey. There's some good ones, and then of course we've gotten some trash ones along the way as well that are used as food for upgrading my champions. But the journey is all about me and the upgrades that I need to do. What I'm currently on right here for my upgrade, if I jump on over to the tavern, is I'm trying to get my Kayle to a 5-star. 6 stars is max. So what I need to do this is I need to put in 4 different 4-star champions. Now, of course, we don't want to give away any good champions, so we need to grind up champions, well, that aren't good and aren't worth anything. So what we do here is we're gonna go and we're gonna take a 3-star, that's max level, and then we're gonna try and throw other low level 3 stars in there, and we're gonna try to then turn it into a 4-star to then upgrade our Kayle. Because really, you want to focus on one champion, your area of effect primary champion, that's going to basically lead all of your units through battle to be successful. Now, Raid Shadow Legends works on an energy system. As you can see in the top, I have 17 energy out of 97, and every 3 minutes, it will give me another energy. I have 21 seconds, and I'll receive another one. This is always filling up throughout the day. I love this because I just need to wait a little bit and I can play some more. But we also have things like rewards that we get all day long, dailies, already claimed them for the day, weeklies, monthlies, and so on. So because we're low on energy, we're gonna claim some of the rewards that we have right here. Boom, energy is filled up, and now we can dive back into the battles. As a new player, I spend a lot of time grinding the campaign. We try and just get through one stage to the next, and then we just get more stars, which are going to give us rewards along the bottom tier. Again, reward focused. But if I want to do something like level up some champions to use as food for upgrading other champions, I'll go into an event, I will choose battle, and then I'll choose the different champions that I want to use to level. As you can see right here, Kayle is my primary. He's already max level for the tier that he's at. Everyone else is going to be gaining level. I'll go into my battle and I could set it on auto, I could set it on 2 times speed, and I could sit back, do a little work on emails, let these battles happen, let this all progress on its own, and then I can come back and manage it. because every single game that I play doesn't have to be me hard knocked on the screen or focused on the computer playing my heart out to try and beat my opponent. Sometimes it's nice to use some strategy to build up some units that are going to be able to strengthen me and to basically lead me through battles. And this game is fantastic for that. So what we're witnessing right now is the leveling process. Me trying to get my champions surrounding my Kayle or my primary up to a level where I could utilize them as food to strengthen my primary. And once my primary Kayle gets strong enough to start taking on enemies by himself, then we could start working on leveling a second champion. This is the grind. This is the long-term grind. And if you follow my channel, this is the free-to-play grind that we do. We take all the rewards that the game has to offer and we min-max them to get the most out of them. I'm learning as I go, the community's helping, and when I learn stuff, I'm here to share it with you. But as you see, we just got some victories right there. All of my champions gained experience and some of them even leveled up. So the next goal here is to get my war boy up to a max level, which is only level 30, and then I could have him leveled to a 4-star and all those 4 stars dropped into my Kayle to level him to a 5-star. But no, it's not just about leveling, because there's PvP as well. And there's actually a lot more than PvP. Campaign, dungeons, faction wars, arena, clan bosses, Doom Tower, Cursed City, but the arena is you against your opponent. Let's refresh the list and see who I have as an option to battle. As you can see, it shows the team power underneath each of my opponents. We have a legendary 5-star in here, which actually scares me a little bit. I'm gonna avoid that. So we'll choose this one right here. We have team power of 18,000, they have 15. I'm looking at the stars, the ascended stars, mind you. Ascension is just powering up your champion. When you ascend them a level, they gain a pink star. As you can see, my Kayle has ascended 4 levels and has 4 pink stars. They've only ascended 2 levels, so they have 2 pink stars and they're a rank 3. Let's get into this battle really quickly, and it shouldn't be a difficult one. But this is how you could also gain rewards for your grind throughout the day. Plus, let's be honest, this is really fun. And it's not PvP where it's me against them head up, where they're actually on the other side of the screen. We actually set our defenses so that we can be attacked even when we're not there. Let me show you. As you can see, we have our defense screen. We set what units we want to have here on defense. Then we will be on this battle screen and someone can choose to try and battle me. They should beware, because I'm very strong. And the big question is, can you play for free? We see Raid Shadow Legends advertisements everywhere. Heck, I've even done them on some of my other YouTube channels because I have many. And it makes you say, is the game actually good? And when you actually dive into it and you look at all the different champions that you could unlock, like look at all these champions that are inside of the game, and that's only one faction. We got all these different factions with different champions inside of each of them, and they're all, let's be honest, these are all pretty epic looking. Let's take a look at this one right here. Come on now. Tell me that the graphics aren't insane right here. And yes, I'm playing this on PC right now because it's available to play on both PC and on mobile. If you're beginning to get convinced to play, again, my link to download the game is in the description of this video. So can you play the game for free? 100%. I've met many people that have been playing the game for years that are very high level and successful that have never spent money inside of the game. Can you spend money inside of the game? Of course you can, and sometimes it's really fun to do, like when you go and try and do some shard pulls. I'll show you an example just of one mystery shard, which is the lowest tier of shards. They bring you new champions, and of course we just get a trash champion, but that's fine. I kind of save my better shards for a better day, like my ancient ones. These ones are special. And then voids, primal, and sacreds as well. But that's essentially the unlock system so you can get new champions. We have different tournaments that are going on all the time, just more activities that you can participate in and claim rewards from. Look at this right here. I just summoned myself a new champion today, and he's an epic champion. I paid nothing for him. I just competed in a bunch of these tournaments just from playing the game the way I normally do. And with the success that I had as a normal grinder, we got a new champion, and I was pretty stoked about it. Also, you can go to the market every hour as long as the game is on, and inside of the market, you can sometimes get some good goodies. There's no good goodies in here right now, though, so we will come back another time. Never use your gems on the market, though, okay? So let's break this down. Raid Shadow Legends is getting new champions all the time, so it's always got something new inside of the game. That's a positive. They're advertising the game everywhere, which means new players are joining the game all the time, which means the game is healthy and it's not going anywhere. You're not gonna play the game for 6 months and then, they're closing up shop. You just wasted 6 months inside of the game. Raid is gonna be around for a while, and you could tell that with the game when you see how much they're promoting it. You can play absolutely for free if you want to, or you can enjoy your time and spend a little bit inside of the game. There's a ton of champions that you can unlock that are just really cool, and they just give you a good feel. Like right here, this is the guy that we just unlocked today, Bovos. He's pretty nasty, and I actually really like taking him into battle, and it's gonna be fun leveling him up and throwing some gear on him as well. I don't feel like there's any time crunch. I don't have to be on at a certain time to participate in something with certain people. Now, of course, there is a clan system inside of the game where there are events, but nothing like in other games that are really demanding of your time. This one here, you could do on the side while you're at work. I literally have it on my computer, and while I'm working, it's up there grinding throughout the day. And sometimes it just sits there. Other times I interact with it. Depends on how busy I am at the moment. But it's a game that you could really do well with that type of gameplay. At no point in time have I felt like I can't progress inside of the game because I'm free to play. And even though I haven't unlocked everything inside of the game, like the Altar of Souls, still waiting to unlock that, I do unlock new things all the time, like the Forge right here, which I need to learn more about, like our Guardian Ring, where we can select a champion and we can just kind of upgrade them and allow them to get some XP for free. That's awesome as well. And the events that are always coming to the game are awesome. If you're not yet convinced, I highly suggest you go watch some of my journey on the channel. I've been documenting every single day that I play the game and the progression that I make. It's kind of like a follow me through my journey type series. And that'll give you a better idea of what my experiences are like. The mistakes that I make along the way, what I'm learning, and how the community is helping me. The game's a lot of fun. I hope you join me on the journey. Again, if you enjoyed this video and are considering playing Raid, subscribe to the channel so you can see what's next.